Stick around until the end of the episode to find out how you can save 68% off NordVPN. Well, speaking of pushing 30, welcome to episode 24 of the podcast.
What does that even mean? What do you mean pushing 30? I'm not pushing 30.
They won't get it. They won't get it. They won't see
They will now. I'm 24.
No, but they won't get they won't get why that was their opening.
Welcome to the NicheMemes Podcast, everyone.
Yes.
We're your hosts. I'm your part-time host, Jack. Next
with
to
the
me,
mostest.
the other part-time host, Jacob Rock Lewunker.
Yeah,
Possible name change coming soon.
Over here.
The old man.
Old man.
And then the real host below us.
Oh God.
Go on, Cam.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
It's him.
I don't know. We're doing this episode is going to be like the cringiest shit you've ever fucking seen.
So I feel like we could almost call it the Cringe
it's our
Cast.
second opening. I can't believe it's not already so cringy.
God. I'm gonna dive right into it. I sent you guys a Google Drive folder.
Yeah.
So
Let me open
I
this bad boy.
mentioned this in passing at one point on the podcast that it was in 8th grade. I got really into Lord of the Rings and then wrote my own like total ripoff. I wouldn't even call it a fan fiction. I just ripped it off entirely. And I went looking for it recently and I found it. I found the sequel I wrote to it that's only 2.5 pages long. And I found like scene names. I found maps. You're going to see all of these at some point in the podcast. But I say, pull up Stone's The Complete Script, gentlemen, and we will start. And we'll read off the character names.
Podcast chat, right? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, the complete script.
These maps.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
complete script. Just read off some of these character names.
Okay. You want to do it, Jacob? David
Okay,
Foresting.
first, I'm looking at the Google Doc for the map you drew.
Yeah.
And below it, there is a list of names of all of the like towns and locations and stuff.
Yeah.
And for some reason in the Google Doc, they are all in different fonts, different sizes of font, different types of font. It's just like
what?
It's like
What is this? I don't remember
see,
making this.
See, and then below are all of the names, but they're all different fonts and stuff. I just wanted to open a new map, and
Oh my
I guess
God.
that's what Google does. Like this.
I guess I think Google did that. That's interesting. Anyway, character names.
Okay.
I like how straight the
names.
borders are. They're beautiful. Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh
read
my
the,
God.
Oh my God. I'm gonna read
Nitzeroff, Hunter of the Stones.
James
Norton. Sounds like a.
It was.
I was gonna say it sounds like a TV
guys.
show host.
It does,
sounds like
it
a
does.
fucking interviewer.
Welcome to Saturday Night Live.
Hello.
So
hello,
James
everyone.
Norton of
Great
the Nord Knights is in the prophecy
Ryan
already.
Garrison, Chloe Lowing Garrison.
Emily Meland.
Is it Meland or Melland?
I think it was supposed to be Melland.
Melland,
No,
okay.
okay.
Nellie Skelly.
Nellie Seckley.
Carmarin the Great. Carmarin the Great. Wow, interesting. Sullivan Mordenak.
Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna change the nickname of somebody in our server.
Oh no! Rest in peace, Father Nord.
I can't
Mollog.
change your nickname.
Rimerod.
'Cause you're the
Rimerod.
owner of that server.
I'll change it. For you.
Naragara. Ooh,
I don't think there's a
interesting.
Frodo in this.
Yeah, look at some of these. Look at how they're spelled backwards. That became a trend when I got
Gollum?
lazy.
Fuck off, Aragon.
Boromir, but is Boromir backwards? Oh,
Yeah, it's
Moolog.
like properly backwards.
Fucking Moolog.
Erebin.
Terrifying.
Oh my God.
Bara.
I had a classmate named Lucas, and he wanted me to write it in, so I made him King Lucas of Long.
The Prophet. Okay, hang on. I've gotten to the script now. The Prophet
Lordon,
playing
Lord
in the
of
background.
King.
Okay.
Lord of King? Lord of... Wait, is there a place called King, or is he the Lord
I think
of...
it was there. I think there was a place called King somewhere on the maps. There's a place called King.
There's a... Wait, hang on.
Gore,
There's a place called King.
Wait, Gorefundin the Brave?
Literally,
You're
like,
literally getting so close to GoFundMe. Like...
at some point I started pulling names out of my ass. Like I didn't even have like a naming scheme down. I was just like, all right, that sounds like it works.
Is this Saskatchewan? I know, like Alberta. There's like the mountains off in the distance, and then there's the Great Plains.
Are you looking at map 1 or map 2?
I'm looking at map 1, I think. What am I looking at? I'm looking at Stone's map 1.
Yeah, maps.
It's like a rotated map of Alberta and Canada and Saskatchewan.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's
like the Great Plains,
Alberta, and
the
then
mountains.
like maybe a bit of
two.
BC.
There's specifically a river that runs and then splits in two. I think, or maybe that's a border. That could be a border, but it's also it says River Meadows.
It's there.
It says River Meadows. So
oh my god! I'm looking at this opening monologue and it just looks awful. Jack, I want you to read this and critique it along the way.
Okay, Ryan Garrison.
So there's 90 pages of this.
So who's Ryan Garrison?
I think he was supposed to be the protagonist. Like that's the main character.
Okay, so he's like, do you want to do it, Jacob?
Jacob, you want to do
Garrison?
It's gonna be so bad, but yeah.
Yeah. Go on. You got it, buddy.
Yeah,
take
moisturize. Take a drink. Moisturize that throat. Yeah, here we go. Everyone.
So I have to narrate this first part, right?
Yeah. It's basically a narration. Yeah.
The world has changed. I can feel it in the air. I can see it in the fields. And in the skies. Dark times like such have not fallen for many millennia, but the darkness has returned. The 6 stones thought to be destroyed have returned.
Dark stones come up.
Their power has brought the rise of the Destructor, the Dark Lord. He dwells in the foulest place in any known man's mind, Zordon. Few survive in this dark land of forest mazes and guarded by the devilry of the lava hills, Thorks. When the news came to Zordon that the stones had been discovered in the west, the land of men, the Destructor sent out the Dark Riders of Zordon from Udara Udazkena,
the fuck is
the Dark Fortress, to recover the stones and return them to him. The Destructor also sent out his armies to take the west and destroy all in their path.
This is Alberta and Saskatchewan.
Yeah, this is
but the West banded together and made an army of their own. But this army could only hold of a small percent of what was unleashed. An army of Thorks. Not orcs.
Not orcs.
Thorks. But Thorks.
It's
made it to the dark outpost where the dark cloud of Zordon began to form.
They controlled the
Thorks
lightning.
left much of the west in ruin. Most fled east to Evermore or Long. But some stayed and fought for their freedom. Sadly, most were lost in these battles.
Oh.
When the Thorks reached Windrix, a group of 12, 6 of which carried the stones, gathered and fled for Zordon, where they would destroy the stones forever. I am part of this fellowship, and this is where the story begins.
And then there's like a title sequence, I imagine. It's like,
see
the
that
stones.
Run!
That
Wait, who's close?
I'm imagining like a Harry Potter style opening.
Like, we won't go into the next part because it's not as interesting.
The letters and...
That was supposed to be my answer to the 7-minute intro to the first Lord of the Rings. But before we read more of it, I want to look at the scene names because I was looking.
Cam got the fucking
school. During the entire background, the theme of Gandalf Falls is playing. I don't want to get DMCA, but it's just playing like that.
Dude, if you
Cam got to film school and heard his professor say, "Yeah, it's about a page for like 30 seconds to a minute," and was just like, "Oh shit, I didn't write nearly enough."
Dude, it's like 90 pages. This is like an hour.
That's like 45 to 90.
No, you got to make a longer
intro.
Out of it. Got to make a longer.
Oh my
intro.
god, I do. No, but like I actually brought this to school, and like people worked on stuff with me for it. But pull up the scenes list because I was looking through here, and it's just like I'm looking at it like, what the fuck? It's like there's a cyborg at some point that comes in.
Can we make this when you guys come out to the cabin?
We honestly do. This is gonna be like my Neil Breen moment.
Your Neil Breen moment.
How do we get? I just thought of it.
We'll just go off into the woods.
We can do it at the cabin. It's perfect with the woods. We all have random sticks we found.
One take. It all has to be done in one take.
Are we,
No.
are we memorizing the script at all, or are we just gonna have the scripts on our phones?
It's on our
running
phones,
around?
and we're
It's
just
on our
reading
phones.
them.
Yes.
Well, I mean, look at this. Look at this. Like, what is it? Where is it? Scene
No, I
25,
wanna
the
read- I wanna
or scene
read the
23, the
story. I
cyborg
wanna
is
read
released?
I wanna
The
read
what?
saga.
There's a
Hang
fucking
on.
it's a Lord of the Rings ripoff, and there's a
Scene names.
cyborg.
What scene is the cyborg? Scene 21.
Yes.
Scene
So
20
gotta find
immediately
these.
before
Wait,
that.
these,
By the way,
because-
let's figure
lot-
out which part here is the jump the shark moment, Jacob. Is it scene 21, the cyborg, or is it immediately before that with scene 20, Carmer the Great?
Oh my god.
I thought for a second, because I just want to read through these and make
Or
sure I
is
got
it the
this right.
cyborg?
I really want to read
release?
through this and get these right. Flight to the forest, a light in the dark, the Netter and Nelly, sunsets, questions fall. Okay, so we're still with the story.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and find it.
Even for the 10, she's not there. Let's explore. The Netter returns.
Not
Lie
as dead as
on
we
the hot
thought.
seat.
Sorry, Jacob. You're so ridiculous.
The
The
return
one
of
who can
Emily
find it
Milan.
owns it. Just random capitalization. Oh my god. The plan. 49.
Page
Scene
two.
49. The plan. Okay,
Pages
we got a long
What's
way
your
through.
plan?
Honestly, at this point, I think scene 57 is where the
Cyborg.
shark
I'm gonna
comes
look up-
out.
No, it's scene 51. Long.
No, that's a town. That's a
That
town.
was just how
It's-
Cam was feeling at
it's-
that point. He's just like, this is really fucking long.
It's scene
Dude,
57.
I
It's
spent
scene
a
57.
year on this.
Scene which one?
57.
57?
When did we
The
ever
Wizards.
mention wizards? When were wizards were never mentioned in this?
The wizard.
Like Cyborg, like if you look through the
Wizards.
No,
if you look through
but
this amount of
notice,
scenes
Jacob,
with the
notice
cyborg-
immediately before that, things that cannot be
Cannot be
the wizards.
the wizards.
So it's alluding to the absence of wizards.
What the where the fuck? Oh, it's
What
Forrester
the fuck?
backwards.
What
That
is
was
Sullivan?
Mr. Ruffin.
Who is Sullivan?
We don't know
he's
yet.
A character.
We gotta get
No, he's a
into
character.
it.
He's a character. He's a character.
There's
Okay, I just
characters getting
okay.
introduced like near the end of this, and I don't understand
The
why.
black box. What is that? Does a plane go down in this scene? What do you mean
Wait,
the
which scene?
black box? 27.
Dude, okay, I just word searched in the script for cyborg, and there's 0 results.
Oh my god, this is incredible. Okay.
I want to go back to the script here. I want to go back to the script.
I can't even find the cyborg.
So can you give us like a rundown
When
of the
can we
whole
tell
thing?
when a
How is
scene
it? How are,
ends?
what do we-
So basically, there's like 6 stones they need to
Uh-huh.
take to a volcano, throw it in, and destroy them. It's a literal ripoff of Lord of the Rings.
Yes, yeah. How old were you when you wrote this?
14.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, I
so
would've been
old
14.
enough to know better. Yeah, fair enough.
Well-
Okay, go on.
Definitely. Dude, I spent a fucking year on this thing, and then I had this huge crush on a girl at school,
Yeah,
and I
No,
wanted her to act
no,
in it, and
no,
she
stop,
just completely
please.
shot me down.
that's
please.
hilarious. Oh
I'm
my
blocked
God.
on Twitter to this day.
Are you telling me? Are you telling me? You wrote this
Mhm.
for a girl?
No. He wrote it and then
No.
happened to have a
And
crush on a girl.
Yeah.
And
No,
then
but
and then you
who-
thought it was a good idea. You thought it was a good idea.
Who the fuck
To
was I
give
watching
this
the other day? I heard this exact
the
same
girl.
story.
Oh no.
Oh, it was Wilbur Soot. It was Wilbur Soot on fucking YouTube.
No fucking way.
And he was talking about how when he was in high school, he had a crush on a girl and he knew she wanted to be an actor. So he went up to her one day and said, "Hey, I've been making this short film for this film competition. I wanted to know if you wanted to act in it." She was like, "Oh, yeah, sure." And he didn't have anything written. So at least you had something, pen on
Oh my
paper.
God.
I don't know that anyone would ever want to
page is
act
this?
in it.
Go to
But-
page 53. Go to page 53. It's literally just notes. It's just notes. Look at this. There's like 4 or 5. There's like 4 or 5 lines of actual dialogue, and then the rest is just like direction.
Chloe plunges
Like
her
let's
sword
let's
through
see
licked Esser's back, licked drops the sword out of her hand.
Frodo, and then he does something. And then Chloe, no, you won't. And then there's something.
No, it's
And
like,
then there's
no,
licked
you
Esser.
And then she
Yeah, Jacob.
It's
I wanna
Jacob, read
play
the
Chloe.
note. Read the
My
note in a
man.
Play Chloe.
triumphant voice.
Impressed.
play
What are
Chloe?
you looking
Do
at?
it. Yeah, go do it.
Why are you looking at me like Frodo points? Okay, Carmerin How badly is he injured?
Cameron.
Chloe?
No, I got it. How badly is he injured?
Cameron is just so
Paragoin,
lazy.
let me
I
see.
hate that so much. Cameron.
Cameron! Brother in arms! We must
I don't
go
even
to
remember.
war!
I don't even remember
for
what
the
the thought
sixth
process was behind that
souls.
name.
It's the kind of shit you get in like in film class where the professor's like, and notice here, does anyone remember the name of the man who wrote the script? That's right. His name was Cameron. And a lot of people feel that Cameron runs similar parallels
On the
with
nose.
Cameron.
No, see, Cameron
It's the
was
kind of
just
shit
the
they
name.
try and make too
The only parallels for that was the name and me. I think I based
Hmm.
Ryan Garrison, the main character. I think that was who that was who I was aiming to be.
Honestly, that sounds like every time, like, what's his name? Quentin Tarantino. Whenever he writes himself into a script,
Yes,
he's not a
that's
main
exactly
character. He's
what it
always
is.
just like a random background guy. And I can see that Cameron here with
I went for the exact
Cameron-
opposite.
Take out my
Cameron
cough.
is just kind of like a background, like he's like a side character that's there, but
How does this
no.
end?
How does this end? Let's
How
How does this end?
So do you have
I'm
like
a little worried.
Okay, so here's what I want, Cam.
It does end.
All right. Let's you can edit. I want you to edit like a little fun little thing here, okay? So, the elevator doors open. Oh my gosh. It's Jacob and Jack, famous producer duo. Big time. They wrote Chef and
we wrote
the Cars theory.
emergency
They
in
wrote
the
Chef
hospital.
and the Cars
Cars.
theory.
Yeah, and
Emergency
Cars.
in the hospital.
But only the
That's one
first
of the
Cars.
ones
They didn't
I
write the other
definitely
ones.
put.
And you step into the elevator. You got your elevator pitch. Here you go. So what do we got here?
Yeah.
All right, so hang on.
Yeah.
Let's enact it. So you going up or floor?
You know,
Because we're going to the top. We're going all the way. We're top
yeah,
floor.
yeah,
so.
yeah. So am I.
Uh-huh.
And,
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
we got a minute.
Yeah,
Actually, I have
yeah,
an idea
yeah.
I can tell you about. You
Sure.
heard of Lord of the Rings?
Of course, yeah.
Of course, it's
Now,
a trilogy.
See,
Famous
I
multi-movie.
ripped that off. I ripped that off completely.
You ripped it off completely.
But I
Okay.
changed up some of the
Entirely.
I changed up some of the names.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know,
Well, that's the important part.
the Gollum character, its name is just backwards, so it foolproof. They won't find
So
it.
it's Mulog?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Moloch, yeah.
Oh, Mulog.
And then the wizard. I couldn't make the wizard sound too much like Gandalf, so
Mhm.
you know, my name's Cameron. I'm like, okay, well, let's just call him Carmen.
Sorry, I didn't realize he was the Gandalf ripoff. Okay.
Yeah, he's the Gandalf ripoff.
Of course he is. Of course he is. The great. I should have known. I should have
Yeah,
fucking
boom.
known.
Based on my
Cameron the
understanding
Great.
of Lord of the Rings, you're basically making yourself God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
essentially.
Okay.
I mean,
So go on.
Tolkien
I mean, it's your
Tolkien did
creation,
it. Why
keep
can't
going.
I?
Okay.
Yeah, and okay, listen.
Halfway up the building already.
Or
Okay.
uh-oh. Oh. What just happened? What just happened?
I don't know.
I gotta get up.
We're halfway up the building.
It sucks because he won't have seen it. Yeah. Oh,
What
fuck.
the fuck?
Well, I mean,
Oh,
that was a great idea.
10 out of 10. Oh my god.
I don't know what just happened.
That was so good, dude. That was so
Halfway up the
I got
building, and then I just look
got
at
thrown up the
Cameron's
elevator.
cam, and he's
and
just
he's
like,
frozen. And then he just disappeared.
I got thrown out the elevator.
all right. So okay, we'll pretend that we didn't
Okay,
crash
now
there. All
listen,
right, halfway
listen,
up. All right,
okay.
here we go.
Okay, now hear me out. So, orcs might be copyrighted, and copyright's a little bit of a funny thing right now.
It's true.
So,
It's true.
mine, they're called Thorks. They're called Thorks. Now, imagine this: an orc, but it's a thought. So a thought orc.
So like it's
So you're
like
saying- so
so
you're
like
saying
a
the orcs are sick.
like a sexified orc. Is that what we're okay.
Exactly.
Interesting. Interesting.
Wait,
It's got an
I have
Instagram.
I have one thing to ask you about this pitch you're throwing.
Yes.
Is there going to be an orc that rises up as one of the villains and kind of like empowering, women?
No. There isn't. Oh, no, see, they're all men.
Oh, I see. They're all men.
They're
Okay.
thought
you're-
orc men.
I have a
So
question.
you're not. Are
Is
you
this a
empowering
comedy?
women at all?
It's not. It wasn't intended to be,
It
but
wasn't intended to be. Okay.
depending on how you read it. Like right now, I'm on what page is this? Right now, I'm on
I
page
suggest
76.
I suggest for the next few floors you pitch this as a comedy. That's what I'm going to suggest.
I think that's what
I'm lagging. Oh, no.
Are you? Uh-oh.
Do you
Oh.
have
Oh no.
a
Saskatchewan's
strong,
getting fucked up.
independent woman is one of the leads in this?
Yes, I do.
Do
It's
you
oh
have
my
your
god.
iconic
This is...
homosexual
Here,
character.
pause for a second. I think I need to do some...
Okay.
We are...
I want you to continue this, though. I like
we
this.
got a
this joke,
slideshow.
Jacob.
We got a slideshow going on here. One second.
We got a slideshow.
Oh, we're good. We're good.
We're okay?
Okay.
We're out of it?
So we got our iconic female. Do you have your iconic homosexual?
I might. I think there might be a bisexual
Okay.
lady in this.
You know
Do
what?
you
You know
have-
what? People don't get represented as bisexual very often. I like
Exactly.
it.
I'm
you
a
have-
trailblazer.
Do you have your iconic person of color?
Well, I mean, there's a guy called...
Can't be an orc.
Cannot be a Thork.
There's a
Thork, yeah.
There's a
sorry.
guy called the Black King of Surin, so I don't know if that counts.
Interesting. Okay, so your suggestion for a person of color in your film is the Black King of what? Of Thork?
We're gonna go back.
Surin.
We're gonna go back a couple
Thurin.
floors quick. We're just gonna go back like a couple floors, and
Oh
you're
my
gonna
God.
re-say that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna censor all of that. I'm gonna leave it up to interpretation.
That's one of those scenes where you're like, no, this scene needs to stay a secret until we film it on the day, and then no one can back out of it. It's perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah, basically
perfect.
what I'm thinking is,
God.
you need to make one of the main characters Indian, because Bollywood seems to be a lot more.
See, I don't think I wrote them in with any description, so any of the listen to this. Any of these characters could be a POC or an underrepresented person within the movie industry.
How many people of color were in the original Lord?
Well,
We don't talk about that.
we don't talk about that.
No, I'm actually curious because
We don't talk about it.
I don't
We
think there were any.
Don't Google it. Don't Google it. We don't talk about it.
cast. Let's find out. Whoa, that's a lot
Jack,
of white people.
There's a lot of cringe.
It's a pretty
and
white.
This is one of those things that we
Sala
don't
Baker?
talk about.
Who was
Oh yeah,
Sally
there were
Baker?
a lot of Maori people that acted in it, but they were all orcs.
Oh, Maori people. Okay. Oh, they were all orcs. See, this is what I mean,
Orcs.
and this is the problem. Brett McKenzie. Oh, of course, Brett McKenzie was in it, wasn't he? Who did he play?
Who's Brett McKenzie?
The guy from Flight of the Conchords.
Oh, what? Well, I guess in New Zealand.
I think.
He was
yeah, Flight of
he
the
was one
Conchords.
of the Rohan Knights.
He was one of the Rohan Knights. What's a
Yeah,
Rohan Knight?
The Knights of Rohan. Rohan.
Oh, are those the cloaked ones? Okay, does that count?
What the fuck am I reading?
I mean, you're in it, but like, are you in it?
I'm on page 83 at the very end, and I don't like what I just read.
Which
Witch
part did
King.
you
What's a
read?
Witch King?
It's a Witch King. That was
You're
the helmet I wore on
83.
Halloween.
Oh, fantastic.
Dude, I wore that one time, and I tweeted a picture of it at the official Hobbit account, and it was before the first Hobbit movie came out, and they retweeted it.
I went to a pre-screening of it. That was interesting, and I just remember being kind of bored.
Yikes!
It was something.
It was
The first Hobbit movie I thought was very slow,
mhm.
but everyone was also like hyped up from like the end of Lord of the Rings still.
Right.
Yeah.
And then like the second Hobbit movie was pretty good. It was like, you know, on its way to like the
Yeah,
final
yeah, the
battle.
sec-
And the
see-
Battle of the Five Armies was like, it's happening.
When did
If that had been 2 movies, it would have been good.
when did they announce that it was going to be more than one film, or was
It
it
would have been like 2011 or something like that.
They
Was
did.
it-
They did announce it was gonna be more than one. They said they were gonna do another trilogy style, or like another
Oh.
like multiple movie style. Like Lord of the
Okay, because
Rings.
I don't remember knowing that, and I remember thinking it was just going to be one film, and just being fucking upset at the end.
Like,
Because
what
I
the
was
fuck
like,
is this?
now you want me to invest in 3
Oh,
films,
no.
and I'm going to be
You
honest,
wanna hear
I'm not
things
going to
that
invest in
upset me
3
about
films.
The Hobbit?
Yeah.
2 things. One, the random elf relationship they put in for Legolas, which didn't need to be there at all.
The random elf.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Yeah,
that was
the
weird.
elf like the one where like Legolas liked the one girl elf and the one girl elf liked the dwarf.
Oh,
And that
okay.
Dwarf, like that never happened at all
Yeah.
in the book. Like they just
Oh my
added that
God.
in for like Hollywood's sake.
Yeah.
And that was like, okay.
They're going to
no.
make changes. Yeah.
Second thing that pissed me right off.
Mm-hmm.
Lego. Fuck you.
Lego.
No. So Lego, like you know the Lego
Oh my
video
God.
games?
Yeah.
They released the Lego Hobbit video game before the last movie came out. They didn't have anything after where the second movie ended.
Oh my god.
So literally
Wait,
when the
what?
second movie ended, that last mission, that was it. So they didn't have any of the
Got
5
cucked.
armies battle. They
You
had
got
nothing.
cucked.
I
They didn't
have
even
it
go
on
home.
Steam.
You don't even get to go home.
No, I have it on Steam. I can show you the game sometime.
No, I'm saying that the game ends at like the Lonely Mountain. You don't even get to see Bilbo
No,
go
not even
home. He
Lonely
just gets
Mountain.
stranded.
Right there. You're in the fucking town. That like Waterville town or whatever.
Oh,
where
yeah,
you're fighting
Lake
the
Town.
Smog. Yeah, that's it. You don't even kill Smog.
That's
So-
the climax.
Do you understand why I'm so fucking mad about that game?
Oh my god.
And like, just imagine. Oh yeah, we released this game. Oh, the last movie came out. DLC.
DLC.
Oh my god. I'm gonna search up every one of the names
Mhm.
on the cast list here and see how often they actually show up. Okay, we got one. The very first person on the character list only shows up 32 times.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We'll search up Nitzarov. Oh, now I remember why it's Nitzarov. Because one of the characters turns into the Gollum character. Like halfway through the script.
What does that mean? I don't understand what that means.
They make the sudden transition into a fucking...
Well, because it's Smeagol
Being.
Gollum, right? So there's Smeagol and Gollum.
Yeah, but why is his name Nitzarov?
It's literally his last name backwards.
Oh. For fuck's sake.
I had to use an N instead of a G because GN doesn't make sense.
Nitzarov.
Actually, maybe it wouldn't.
Gnitzarov.
Knit.
Nitzarov. Yeah, it could.
Let's look at the
Wait,
ones
what?
towards the end. Dorgensons. I think that's supposed to be one of the wizards.
Is that okay? I see. That's yeah.
He shows up 3 times. The whole fucking thing. Oh my god.
Incredible.
Okay. I want us to at the very least read the ending dialogue.
Which page?
Very last page, what is it? 90? Yeah, page 90.
The very last
Okay,
page.
so there's only 3 characters. Well, and Moloch, but
We'll just read that final, or actually,
Okay.
no, we'll read
So
from
pass the Great Fellowship. That part.
yeah.
okay, who's gonna read Cameron or Carmerin?
What?
It's just Ryan Garrison's line.
What?
No, the last line.
We're just doing the last like
Oh.
monologue.
Yeah. You do that was you, Jacob. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that was
Ryan
you.
Garrison. Yeah.
And so passed the Great Fellowship. Those who passed into the east arrived in Wait a minute.
Durrnor.
This is fucking
Durrnor.
like Lord of the Rings.
Durrnor.
Durrnor to a welcome
Do
fit
it
for a
like
king.
fit for a king.
Carmerin and Emily stayed in Durnor, while the stowaway Moloch ran and hid himself in the mountains of
Need some
Durnor.
music.
With the rings returned to the realm where it was forged, the ring
Here,
lord's
Jacob,
fire was awakened.
Jacob, could you just pause for a second? This needs some fitting music to go with it.
If it ain't forward.
Time is run, time is run, time is run, nigga. Time is run, time is run, time is run, nigga.
Go ahead.
See it,
Go ahead.
This is how it ends. This is how it ends.
But that is no longer important to Western Earth. King Frodo the Brave now rules the city of Evermore and has brought it back to its former glory.
King Frodo.
Chloe
the
and I
Brave.
are now the rulers of Western Earth. Peace has returned.
Oh, the
and
whole
life has
Western
returned to what it
hemisphere.
once was. Evil has left Zordon, and the lava from the pools of Cambrian has receded.
Recited?
Receded? It's
I
recited,
was
yeah.
supposed to say receded.
Oh god. Creating
Oh my
the
God.
lakes of Cambrian. Fuck, we're like 550 million years ago right now. The hobbits have re-space built the Lyre and now inhabit all of Zordon.
That's right. I called the Hobbit village the Liar.
The liar. Fucking goddamn it.
But Zordon is no longer the name of this land. Its new name is Lighthaven. This is where my story ends. All good has been restored, and evil shall never return to Western Earth. The end.
And then you'll see. Fades to black
Scene
title.
fades out.
The story
fades to black
of the
title,
East shall
the
be
story of the East shall be soon be told.
So there's a couple sequels, I guess. There's Stones 2, which is 4 pages long, and 2 of those pages are character pages, and then one of them is 2 lines. But there's another one that got more fleshed out that's called The Gems of Durnor that I need to find. Because I had like a creative writing class, and I just worked on that the whole class.
I love that the last non-monologue line said by another character is Mulog saying, "My beloved!" in a Mulog in a joyful tone.
Yeah, you can see. Jack, what do you think would happen if I submitted this to one of our script writing projects?
Send it to them and just say, "Hey, I'm just wondering."
I'm gonna send it to the one that won an Emmy. I'm gonna send it to the one that won an Emmy and say, "I really think I got something here."
Definitely.
You know, you've written great work here. I'm glad that we've had this discussion. It's been a long fucking elevator ride on the world's tallest building.
Exactly.
I
Burj
just
Khalifa.
want to see
It's the
your
new
sequel
Saskatchewan
scripts.
Tower.
I want to see the story of the East.
You can see
Oh.
Texas from
What-
here.
I want to see Stones 2.
Maybe next episode. It's
And I
on.
want to see the Gem. No. If it's not written,
Oh no, it's written.
it's gonna be a long quarantine.
I'm
I want you to
editing
write-
now.
No. You have a goal here. I've seen how these pages look. You just need to write 1 page a day.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
One
Dude,
page a day.
end
3
of
months.
year.
You've
I'm not
written
on my
this.
meds for ADHD anymore. I can't just sit down and write 5 pages
Okay,
like I used to.
Google.
I just wrote like
Set
2.5
a calendar
pages of work
reminder
today.
on this day in a year to update on Cam's new story.
Oh.
yeah, Story of the East, or yeah. that's
I'll
one.
have that
Stones
ready for
2.
you next episode. It's on. So I had to get all this stuff off.
No,
of
how
my,
long is it? How long is it?
It might. It's
Oh.
it's not complete. It's not
Okay.
complete.
I don't know who
Complete
Kim is, but apparently it's gonna update us on Kim's new story.
Oh, that's great.
So
that's
in
great.
a year, wait, hang on.
Imagine, hey, no, Jack.
Well, no, hang on. That says every day at 7:52 p.m.
Oh my god.
Delete it. Yeah, let's do that one. Thank you.
Jack, let's put it
Oh
this
my
way.
god.
In a year, if you meet somebody named Kim,
Oh
and
my
you
god.
become like good friends with them, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, January, like today is the 26th, so January 26th,
January
you get
26th.
that alert saying, "Hey, update on Kim's new story," and you go, "Hey, Kim,
Isn't
you
it
writing a
Australia
story?"
Day? When's Australia Day? I think it's Australia Day.
Is it?
January 26th.
Hey, happy Australia
Hey,
Day to,
happy
Upside-
Australia
wait,
Day.
to our
happy
one
upside
listener in
down day.
Australia.
I don't-
Okay, Cam,
alright.
flip the whole screen upside down. Just
Hey!
flip it. Just rotate the whole
Hey!
screen 50
Whoa!
or 180 degrees.
Why
50%.
is it so warm down here?
Oh, good day,
It's
mate.
fucking
Crikey,
hot.
mate.
I'm an
fucking summer
Aussie,
down here.
I'm
innit?
boiling.
Fucking Roo kicked in my parking lights.
Throw a couple chips on the barbie in it.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, we called them
Fucking
When
Vegemite,
the
yeah.
fuck is
Vegemite.
swooping season?
Fozzies.
we're not New Zealand.
I didn't go eat my
Thank God
birthday
we're on the
cake.
main island.
Yeah, which island? Depends which island you're from, really. In
When's
Australia.
swooping season?
When's what season?
Which Australian island?
Swooping.
Yeah, which island you're on in Australia? Are you in like the North Island or the South Island?
Do y'all
Do
not
you mean
know
Tasmania?
what swooping season is?
Tasmania.
I don't think Cam gets it.
You
Are
got
you
it
on the
straight away.
mainland, the South Island, or the East Island?
Can I just
What, East Island?
East
Are you
Island?
talking about
Zealand.
New Zealand? That's a country.
No, it's
That's
the
an
East
island.
Island. It's just Australia extended.
I'm gonna at Taika Waititi and say, are you from East Australia?
East Australia.
I'm doing that right now.
I was playing Faz with someone from Australia, and I said, because she was making fun of me. She was saying like, she's like, "Oh, you're basically just American," and I was like, "This is the same joke I've used on everyone." So I just started laughing. And then I just looked at her and said, "Hey, which island are you from? Is it the north one or the south one?" And
There we
she
go.
absolutely flipped shit.
I mean,
the most upset I've ever
I'm
seen
not
her.
from New Zealand.
and then
And
she
I was like,
and she was like, "That's fucking New Zealand, mate. That's fucking New Zealand,
Mate.
cunt." And I was like, I was like, "What do you mean New
Zealand's not to
Zealand?"
the south.
I was like, "No, there's like the big one and then the one underneath it." And she's like, "Tasmania?" I was like, "Yeah. Which part are you from?" Oh, fuck.
Fucking amazing.
Oh god.
Oh.
Yeah. So
10 out of 10.
I want to bring a
I'm gonna
little
watch
bit
some.
of cringe.
I'm
to
gonna
this
watch some
party.
Auntie Donna tonight.
Some really bad.
Oh
cringe
god, more
to this
cringe.
party.
The cringe cast.
More cringe on the cringe cast.
I actually earlier today when Cam had messaged me, I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah.
Just so I can quote it.
Uh-huh.
Where is it?
Fast forward this part.
So I'm hell yeah, I'm looking forward to the podcast recording tonight, which was me, Cam, saying, so am I it's gonna be so cringy.
Mm-hmm.
And I
feel
went,
like I've delivered.
oh, cringy stories. Oh baby, I got a few.
All
Oh,
of our
baby.
stories are cringy. That's the point.
I don't know. Jacob's might be the jumping the shark moment of the podcast.
Really? What is this?
So he said the Lord of the Rings. So Cam said the Lord of the Rings ripoff is 30,000 words of cringe, and
Yeah,
yep,
it is.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And I said,
As delivered.
before he typed that, I was typing, and I typed it in saying, and I repressed them. I repressed my cringy stories because they make me want to beat up my younger self. And then I put a tab because I was gonna start like putting like titles to each of the sections. And
Yeah.
I put tab and I said, "The time I almost became a furry, parts 1 through 5." Each are different stories in brackets.
Uh-huh.
I feel like this is a good lead off of
Mhm.
Jaden's story last week where she talked about how she was like a proto furry. So I'm interested.
And then literally it was like it's just bad, dude. Okay, so
Right, we need part 1.
part 1. When is part 1?
Jack
Okay,
has embraced
part
the
one.
Sith.
Part 1 occurs in high school before I knew Jack. Yeah, that's
Thank God I'm safe.
I'm gonna have to sit here and just like rub my arm to breathe my way through this so I don't kill myself. Holy shit. Okay, so back then,
Mm-hmm. This might
I
be
was in-
another. Can we just say before we start? This might be another. Oh God, we can't put this out podcast.
no,
now?
this is fine. This
Okay.
is fine.
Okay.
This is fine. All of these stories are fine because I'm not a furry.
Okay. True. Okay, fair enough.
They
Okay.
don't.
I don't know how I
Trust
like
me.
that.
They
I
don't
like
the
devolve.
overall
They don't-
outcome is that he's
They
not
don't
a furry.
devolve.
So.
They don't devolve. Okay, so
He didn't become a diaper furry. That's the
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
uh.
A crinkler or whatever.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay, Jacob, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was in this anime and manga. It was called the Graphic Novel Club. I read a lot of manga. I was in it. My brother was in
I'm gonna
it.
get settled in.
Him and his friends were always in it. So when I started high school, I just kind of joined it because I knew that I had something similar to that. It was fun. I eventually became the president in the last 2 years of my high school.
Yes, he did.
And when the year I became president for the first time. I
The
became
year
president-
is.
I'm not disclosing any years I was in high school.
That's
Jack,
fair.
what was the year?
I'm not telling you if he doesn't want it out
It
there.
was pre 2010.
Oh, geez, you are old.
So I'm in grade 11, and me and my friend are like the co-presidents, and then he's just kind of was like, whatever, I'm done, and then just gave it all to me, so it was whatever. And I met like a lot of grade 9s that just joined in, and I was discussing. Eventually, the year rolled on, and I became closer friends to a bunch of them.
1983
And-
became 1984.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet. It didn't. And the discussion came up on what a furry is, and what furries like, and they're all these nonchalant things. And at the time, I was dating a girl that was a very good artist, and and she drew many of us as furry characters.
Yep.
Was it your own picture that you?
No, it was just like
I want to see this
they
picture.
just look like they had like pictures of us. They had just taken, and
Yeah.
they just like used it as like an artistic step to getting like a furry drawing. So like, oh, you have these
So for
colors on
practice.
your hair is this color, your body is this color. We'll kind of
Jacob,
make,
can
like,
I ask you something? Do you
certain
have
furry.
that? Do you have that?
Yeah, do you have it?
He has it.
No, I don't.
Oh.
I don't have that one.
Totally does.
I potentially have another drawing they drew of my WoW character. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to keep
Nice.
going? I
Yeah,
got
I
it.
do.
Yes, please
I do.
continue.
It's
Continue.
on their DeviantArt.
Of course
And,
it is.
and
Yeah.
it's even worse. It's even worse is that I remember
massive
their
cock.
username. It's not even a username you should remember. I just remember it.
What is it? Drop it right here, right now.
You better fucking blur this shit out.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry. That's not bad.
It's a pretty shit name.
How do you remember that? Why would you remember that? How would you remember that?
I wouldn't.
Exactly.
I mean, it's so ingrained in your head after
anyways,
she drew those
So
furry pictures.
she drew all of these
True.
different people as furries, and we had this discussion over what type of furry we would be, and how this progression would go. And I'm gonna stop this story where this part ends is like, because I was dating this girl, there was one point we were at her house, and she had nothing illegal for us being under the age of 18. She had cosplay items that were wolf ears, wolf paws, and wolf tail, and she had asked me to wear them.
Catboy Jacob!
No, just wait. She asked me to wear them during one of our fun times, and I said no. I am not going to do it.
I will not put on
because in my
the furry butt
heart,
plug.
I may like the drawing, I may like discussing it. I am not a furry.
You're not about the lifestyle.
Part 1 of me not being a furry.
That's very good of you, Jacob.
But it gets
Very good.
so much
Let's hear part 2.
closer
Let's hear part 2.
every time. I ain't telling part 2 this time.
Oh,
No, we got time. We got time.
He's
We
leaving
gotta
us.
do part
It's,
2.
no, you gotta leave us on a cliffhanger. Gotta leave us on a cliffhanger.
I'll leave you on a cliffhanger, but I will tell you a time that I cosplayed.
Yeah.
And because Cam had asked me this earlier today, if I had the parts for it. And I do. I actually do. And in this drawer right here, I have one of them.
Oh, the magic drawer.
This is one of them. It is a
Nice.
wig. It's a black wig that of like girl's hair that comes down and like it's like curly and stuff.
Oh, put it on. Put it on.
I don't like this, guys.
I promise I won't do anything bad with it for the thumbnail.
Yeah, no. It's fine.
I don't want to play it
You
off
won't be.
now.
You won't become another Discord emote. Don't worry.
It's gonna be so bad, okay, dude. It's actually I've kept really good care of this because I got this
Good.
in 20.
We can use it when we film Stones the movie.
Actually, yeah, it's a really good quality wig. Let me just figure out how to open this up. Okay, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's
Wow.
Wow, that'll
Really
look
well
nice on
kept.
you. Let's see it.
Mhm.
Let's see it.
And is this for Brandy or? Is this something she wants? Oh God.
You see, what would ideally happen right now is Brandy opens the door.
Yeah. Okay, Jacob, I'm gonna be upstairs for a while and
Yo. The
You
bag.
gotta keep that
on. You gotta keep that on.
But
Fantastic. He looks like a fucking rocker with the handlebars.
He does. He looks straight out of the 80s.
Yeah, he does.
guys, wait.
He looks
I
like
need
Dr.
glasses.
Disrespect.
I need glasses.
That's not even a bad look at all. It's fucking hilarious.
That's amazing.
I love it.
So this hair actually needs to just be cleaned up because right here, I remember wearing this wig. I had a hair clip that held this hair out of my face, so it held it up like this.
Wait.
Yeah.
What were you cosplaying that you needed a wig like that for?
Go on.
Go on, come on.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we get to the second part of the costume.
Where's the
which is
Sailor
there.
Moon costume?
It's not a Sailor Moon costume. I am taking this wig off, though.
Oh no! Come on!
No!
Come on!
It
You gotta
stays
leave
on for
that
the
on.
rest of the podcast.
You gotta be the
rest of
rocker
the
man.
podcast.
Oh, he's hanging it on the toilet paper or on the paper towel.
So
Paper
the
towel.
second part of this costume is in this closet over here on a hanger that looks like this.
What is
It's Deadpool.
Harley
It's a
Quinn?
Deadpool
No, it's Deadpool.
morph suit. And what I did at this convention one year is I wore this bad boy. I wore an undergarment, a girl's undergarment that had Batman on it that says, "I am Batman." And it had one of those like you know those, what are those like plastic figures that like people buy for like $15?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it had one of those on it, the Batman, and said, "I am Batman." It was this like yellow outlined black pair of underwear.
Uh-huh.
I wore this with that over top and the wig, and I walked around.
That's a good costume.
Oh my god.
And
That's 10
people
out
and
of
people
10.
would like I can tell you a story about this
Yeah.
because people, when you walk around, this is like an all ages event, and I'm walking around like this. And I remember earlier in the day before I bought the two pieces of clothing, the wig and the undergarments, I was walking around just as Deadpool, and I ran into another Deadpool where we sensually rubbed each other's nipples in front of a whole crowd of people.
What?
And then when I had the outfit, one of my favorite moments that I remember with this outfit on, like aside from walking around and people being like,
Oh my god.
was I got in an elevator and I was staying in this elevator going up to my like dorm room to change and like get out of it and just like be normal. As normal as I could be.
Be normal.
Be normal.
I don't know if I was more normal in the outfit or not in the outfit.
Yeah, I know.
So I got in this elevator and this girl, like it's me, my two friends, and this girl gets in because she's like, we're all going up to our different floors or whatever.
You said, have you got an elevator
And I'm
pitch
standing
for
here
us?
like this. I'm standing here like this. I'm standing here like this. And she's standing across by the buttons and she's looking at me. And I go, "Hey, I'm Batman." And they're like, "No, you're not." And I'm like, "Really?" And I go like this, and they look down and they just start laughing. They just start laughing because they didn't notice I was wearing like the underwear and all. And then I was like, "Okay, eyes back up here, please." And they were like, I need to get a picture.
God.
I need to get a picture of this. So they took a picture of it, and then I never wore that costume again.
Fantastic.
The undergarments were later thrown out, just gone. I didn't want to have to say that I owned a pair of women's underwear that I
You should have kept those.
Should have kept them.
I
You
mean,
could have worn them for this episode.
No,
you already
I
own like a
didn't.
vibrating butt plug now. You might as well.
Yeah, you might as well.
Someone
Thank you
shipped it to me,
Thank you
dude.
for reminding
We
us
don't
about
know who
that, Jack.
did it. We don't know who shipped it to you. It's like a mystery. We're trying to figure out who the fuck
If you ship this to
Jacob's.
Jacob, if you ship this to Jacob, please write into the podcast. Join the Discord and let us know in the general chat. Just say, I sent the butt plug to Jacob. Jacob, why don't you demonstrate? Why don't you show the good people?
No!
It's got
What
some
do you
power
mean
to it.
demonstrate?
Jacob, it's
Got some
multi-speed.
power.
We can show it off.
I may or may. I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to check YouTube TOS. I may or may not have to pixelate it, but
Pixelate it,
we'll
put it
cross
on the
that bridge when we
Patreon.
get it. Yeah, you can buy Jacob's butt plug off our page.
Yeah.
If you pay extra, he has to use it first.
Jacob, why don't you show us this lovely
No.
invention?
No. Too much cringe.
It
I
was
need to
so
go back
weird.
in
Cringe
time
cast. It's the
and
cringe
beat
cast.
myself up. I need to kick the shit out of younger Jacob. Holy fuck.
Oh my god. All
Oh my
right.
God.
I think that was a good show.
Yeah, I think that went pretty well. Yeah.
All right. Thank you everyone for listening to or watching, listening, whatever
my
you
God.
did to the
Yeah,
Niche
whatever-
Memes
Much
podcast.
cringe.
However you suffered along with us, we appreciate that you did.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm drugged up right now. Jacob,
High
shut
up
yourself
ketamine.
out.
Ah! It's been a last busy month for me. You can find me on twitch.tv/rocklicker. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on YouTube. I have done nothing for any of those three things
I haven't
in
either.
the last month. I have been so busy.
Oh my
But
god.
I'm still here. I still exist. I'm still on
He's
Discord,
still perceiving
playing
people on
games.
Twitter.
I'm waiting for my editor to get a computer.
Honestly,
One day.
as soon
One day.
as the editor, and we're gonna say the editor gets a computer,
Mm-hmm.
McWigan up there. I guess you're up here. McWigan up here will be doing so many more videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
So much more content.
I can't concentrate on videos right
and
now.
then hopefully, if I ask really nicely,
Mm-hmm.
it'll trickle down here. It'll be a trickle down system.
Trickle down effect?
The
Looks
trickle
like
down effect.
You know how that's worked in history, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Hey, the trickle down effect still gives a little bit.
It does. That's
better than nothing, baby.
I think the point is that my stream isn't just me. It's all of us. It's everyone. So it's
And it's good.
you guys
should watch
coming
it.
along on it is the point really for me. So yeah. Keep
Hell
showing
yeah.
up.
Also, I know that this is a new facial.
I love it.
For most.
I think your one side
you
needs
ever-
a bit of a trim, or maybe it
It's
just
not.
needs
It's not
flattening.
even a trim. It just needs flattening.
It just needs flattening. Yeah.
Yeah, the hair kind of does like a weird.
There's a little
cowl
pop,
thing there.
poof, a
Yeah.
puff.
So basically, if you donate to Jack,
Mhm.
we'll figure out the set amount of money. I will
Your
shave my
charges.
hair into
Don't
a
all
new
of your hair.
design.
All of
of
your
your
hair.
And my
All of your
my
hair.
dad actually
All-
pointed out a new
all
one
of
that
your
I
hair.
hadn't done. It's called the monkey tail, where you shave.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Oh god, I saw that.
Yes!
Like this.
I want to see a monkey tail,
And it
dude.
goes like
Donate
this.
for the
Yeah.
monkey tail.
I literally have to just shave right there.
Yeah.
Let this grow for
Yeah.
like a couple weeks, and then shave all of this off.
Now, I'm curious. Where can the people donate? What channel is that?
Mick Wiggin,
You
twitch.tv
can
slash
donate through
Mick
yours
Wiggin.
as well, can't you?
Give him the money.
No, give Jacob
and
the
it'll
money.
Trickle down.
It's not going to be a
It'll
trickle down. I don't want trickle down.
It'll
Fucking-
trickle down.
Yeah, but you're more likely to stream.
I am more likely to stream, but Jacob,
It'll trickle
you can also
down.
donate to Jacob.
One day you'll be
Subscribe
able to donate
Jacob.
to me once I hit affiliate.
Subscriptions are the most important part.
Exactly. Go sub to Jack. Jack, where can the people find you?
Twitch.tv/McWiggin. I think you're pointing the wrong way.
No, my screen is
Oh,
fine.
no, your screen-
I'm
okay,
looking
okay,
at
okay.
Streamlabs right now. My
Fair
screen
enough.
is fine.
Fair enough. Twitch.tv/McWiggin. I have a YouTube. I'm not using it right now.
Check
But
out his Twitter. Check out
my Twitter as well. McWiggin TV. Yeah, McWiggin
Yes.
TV. That's it. I think that's it. That's all I got.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm not really doing anything on YouTube right now, so just ignore that. But the Twitch thing's cool. So yeah, what about you? Unlike Metal Camera,
Well, you can find me
Carmaron.
everywhere. You can,
Karmaron the Great.
AL.
Go on.
you can find me everywhere under Unlike Metal. That's UNLIKEMETAL. That's on Twitch. That's on Twitter. That's on Instagram now. I'm putting up some stream highlights there, just quick little things after streams. You can also check out some of my edits over at Sir Meow Live. I have that linked in the description below. I've been doing a lot of edits for him off his video game stuff, and he's doing
How's that been
like
going?
2
How's he
talk
doing?
shows. Pretty good. Yeah, no, it's going really well actually. The
What is he
views
again?
are staying
Sir-
pretty nice. Sir Meow Live.
Sir
You can-
Meow Live. Okay.
So yeah, you can find that there. I've been working on edits there. I'm working on
Is he a
edits tomorrow
furry?
for that as well. Yes, but
What?
he's a cool furry. He's a cool furry.
Whoa!
I'll send you the podcast. Yes, it's a
All
good
right.
podcast.
No, I
it's
believe you.
It's the original inspiration for this. But also go check out our friend Colleen at what is her
Oh yeah, she's just started streaming.
this Ginger Has Soul.
This
So
Ginger
go
Has
check out
Soul.
Colleen there. I'll link it down in the description as well.
Souls like feet. Souls like.
Don't ask for. All right.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Go check out Colleen there.
Time to ask Colleen for feet pics.
Oh
But yeah,
God, no.
Come join me on Twitch. I've really stepped up my game.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
you've been
hoping to
streaming
hit-
a lot
I'm
more
hoping to
lately.
I'm hoping to hit affiliate soon. I'm at like 33 something followers right now, so
It
I
can
only
feel
need
like a
that.
drag until you
20
get there.
other.
Yeah, it's yeah.
We're getting there.
You're
We're
getting there. You're getting there.
But with that, we will end off the podcast. So thank you everyone who've been listening, watching, whatever you did, and we will catch you on the next episode that probably won't be as cringy as this one, but who knows?
It probably will. Let's be honest. It's been 24 episodes of complete fucking cringe. And
Here's
it'll
to
be
24 plus more.
God, it's like imagine my body is a castle. And there's this drawbridge, and every time I open up for cringe, it's like
my body is a cringe
like this
temple.
much. I only open it like a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But then, like, as soon as it's like 24 more episodes of cringe,
his mouth opens up, and it pans out into the "Remember Me" ending.
Exactly. There we go.
Bye, everybody.
Oh God, that's gonna be so much fucking cringe.
Thanks for listening. This episode was brought to you in affiliation with NordVPN. If you go to link nordvpn.com/NicheMemesPod or use the coupon code NicheMemesPod at checkout, you can save 68% off NordVPN and get a month of NordVPN for free.